Well, welcome in the kitchen. I'm so glad y'all are here and you've come in to join me today. I'm kind of down in my back, so I'm moving kind of slow. It's time for supper, or almost time for supper. And I've been seeing these recipes for a chicken loaf, like a meatloaf, but made with chicken. So I've got me some ground chicken right here, and this is chicken that I ground up. There's Andy. That I ground up myself. And the way I do that is I buy my boneless, skinless chicken breasts before I freeze them, and I put them in my food processor with my little whirly chopping blade and just grind it up. Makes wonderful ground chicken. Okay, you can ground pork, you can grind anything that way. Just chop it up fine. That's all it really is, right? Now I got me a pan for our loaf. All right, so first thing, let me get a little bowl. I've got to get us an egg. That egg looks just lovely. All right, now then, to mine, this is what I'm adding to mine, okay? I'm going to add, I forgot the peppers. Oh, yeah, well, that's me. I'm going to add some onions. A good, healthy amount of onions. These are sweet strawberry onions. Love them. You can only get them in the springtime when you get strawberries. And oh, man, are they good. All right. Now then, some celery. I'm trying to crunch this up as best I can, break it up with my hand. I got out the mushrooms and forgot the peppers. Let me reach right over here and get these peppers. All right, here's our peppers. There's some that are a little more broken up. Oh, man, y'all, that's cold. It's freezing my hand. All right. I'll wash my hand off in some warm water before it freezes off. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Now we're going to add some mushrooms, just because I like mushrooms. We love mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, leave them out. No worries. Like I said, I've seen lots of recipes, but I'm making one up to suit me. And that's what y'all need to do. That's what real cooking is you get an idea and then you make it up to suit yourself. Right, let me grab a fork so I can break up this egg. I told y'all I was down in my back today. I don't know what I've done, whether I slept funny or what. All right. You want to kind of try to break up all this stuff as best I can. I don't know if y'all can see or not. I think you can. Just try to break up all that frozen stuff with this fork. I don't want to stick my hand in there because it freezes it off. But I don't want that all left in big clumps either. I want it evenly distributed throughout that chicken. Probably could have defrosted it just a little bit, but I didn't, did I? Just threw it in there frozen because that's what I do. All right, if y'all want to defrost it. No worries. So here we go. Let's get this to rolling here. All right, now then. You know, in a meatloaf, you kind of need a binder of some breadcrumbs or cracker crumbs or oatmeal. Some people put oatmeal. Lots of different things, right? But instead, I'm going to use this handy-dandy stovetop stuffing. Handy-dandy stovetop stuffing. Right here. And I'm going to break it up. I should have done that. Shh. Oh, he's been eating chocolate ice cream. I crushed it up a little bit finer. There you go. Seasoning and all right there. Into that. I'm just going to mix this up and hope I have enough stuff for it to come together. If I don't, well, I won't. I'll figure something else out. I will. All right, now it's time to get my hand in there, I think. This is the only way to mix a meatloaf of any kind. And actually, it does need a little something, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's good. I believe it'll be fine. It's just cold as crap. Y'all, it's as cold as they used to say, cold as a well digger's butt. And I don't know how cold a well digger's butt is. I've never touched one. It's just an old country saying that I've always heard. Just like poor as Job's turkey. How poor was Job's turkey? Don't know. Didn't know Job had a turkey. I don't know any rich turkeys. All right, now then, we're going to put this right here in this pan. Right like this. My counters are clean. Don't fuss at me. I wipe them off 100 times a day. All right. There's our chicken loaf, and that's going to go in a 400-degree oven, and it'll probably take it 45 minutes to an hour to get done. But when it gets done, I'll bring y'all back, show you what it looks like, and we're going to make our gravy for the top. Okay, y'all, here's our chicken loaf. I took it out, and it seems very, very dry. It's not quite done in the middle either. So it's got to go back in there, and I don't want it to completely dry out. So I'm going to drop back and punt, as they say. I've put a little bit of butter on top of it, but I'm going to add just a little bit of chicken broth. I think I put too much of the stuffing, and it needs liquid. So that was just a little bit that I poured on top there. You can see there's not a lot. But you can see how the edges are getting real brown. See? But the middle is not done. I've taken the thermometer to it, and it's not done. So I'm going to pop this back in the oven, get it loose from the sides, and let it finish cooking. And hopefully it will be a little more moist. Okay? Hopefully it will moisten it up and won't be so dry. All right. I'll be back when it gets done. All righty, here is our chicken loaf. See that back there? It's still hot. Doesn't that look pretty? All right, now then we're going to make our sauce. And y'all see in this pot right here. Right in this pot right here. Can you see that? I've got about a tablespoon of flour and a tablespoon of butter. We're just going to mix that up. Just like this. And I'm going to sprinkle in there just a little bit of this herb de Provence. I use it a lot. Just a little bit. Because we're just making a little bit. We're not making a whole lot. Just get that to cooking good. I wish y'all could smell. It smells so good, those herbs. Right now then, I'm going to use the rest of this can of chicken broth. And I usually always stir mine with a whisk to keep out the lumps. All right. Now this is a quick, easy chicken gravy. Because that's all you're doing is just kind of making a little gravy go over the top of this. We're going to let this cook right here. and thicken up just a little bit. Let that come to a boil, and while that's coming to a boil, I am going to turn this out, hopefully, onto this plate. Oh, well, there's a piece of it. Scoot it back just a little bit. Let me see if I can get it with a spatula. Get it loosened up a little bit so that then I can get it to come out. Well, there we go. What about that? I'll just flip this over. Maybe I'll make a mess too. Oh my goodness, y'all, that is so good and flavorful. Y'all see how that's thickened up there? Just nicely. Alrighty. Now then, let me get me a spoon. Make sure it doesn't need anything, salt or anything. I believe it's good. Now then, this is what we're going to do with it. I told y'all I was down in my back. I'm having to squat. I can't bend. Okay. Now then, here we go. We're just going to put this across the top of it. I hope y'all can see. You can't see. Mercy gracious. You didn't even see me make a mess, did you? Now you can see. I can't set it over here because that's hot. But look, we're just going to pour this gravy right over the top. Just like that. Oh, it's flowing out. It's flowing out onto the counter, y'all. Well, I told y'all I'll make a mess. There, I did it again. Pull that this way just a little bit. There we go. Now then. All right. See if I can pick this up, show it to y'all. Y'all see that? Doesn't that look scrumptious? I'm going to bring y'all back over here and let y'all face back at my dirty stove. I want y'all to be able to see this good. Okay? Everything's a mess, y'all. A mess. A big old mess. All right, now then. I'm going to bring it over here so you can see it. Doesn't it look yummy? The flavors in this are so good, y'all. Now I gotta wash my hands. Easy peasy little chicken gravy that's good with anything. Just chicken broth, a little bit of butter, a little bit of flour, and you are good to go. So, like I always say, remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. And thanks for watching. That'll be all for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.